had no prior knowledge on how to boulder. My product goal here is kind of what's the same as a learning goal, where I basically just document myself making this, which for me was creating a video. So the reason I did this is that I always had an interest in running around, climbing, being kind of adventurous, whenever it came to hikes or just life in general. And I felt this was a good way to express this in a way that was fun and good for me. It was also a great excuse to force myself to make a new hobby, because I was kind of worried at school. And it gets me out of the house, which is always good, so I'm not sitting around all day. It also helped me in my critical thinking aspects, I feel like, because not just in bouldering, but in life in general. I feel like problem solving is becoming a big thing in the world. The way I did this was that my mom helped me find some free used gear on her neighborhood group. I also assigned a location, which for me was the Circuit Bouldering Gym in Tigard, as it was around a 20-minute drive, which is one of the closest to me, and it was fairly affordable. So this is my product itself. It's just a quick video of me completing this climb. So as you can see here, I just start my two hands on the tab with the marks on it, because that's how you start. In this, you can only use the designated color, which for this one was a white. And you can also only touch the walls or the bottom, which here are those pyramid things. This is, I admit, one of the easier V6s that they offered. I feel like I could have done a more difficult one, given I had the time, which I did shortly after, actually. But it still wasn't easy, and as you can see here, I struggled a little bit. And it took me a half hour or so just on that day. Also adding on to the 2 to 3 days every week. And yeah, the objective here is to put both hands on that fire board, and that's it. I'm not done yet. My experience overall on how I did this, I went every A-day, your ISB, which, like I said, is about 2 or 3 days a week, with a friend or two, which made this a lot more fun and gave me some good peer insight. It definitely wasn't as easy or simple as I thought it would originally be. It was definitely physically, mentally daunting. It took a lot out of me, which I was happy to put into this. And the process of satisfying a goal was very accomplishing, as when you know yourself, like I said, physically and mentally at something, and spend all this time on it, and finally finish it after tries and tries, it just feels so good, which was one of the big things that kept me going. Through this, I learned lots of critical thinking, new techniques, because one thing I learned is that the majority of bouldering is more about technique and figuring out how to do things in different ways rather than just brute strength. I also grew in personal rigor and resilience. You really have to be patient when doing these, because you're not going to get everything the first try, or even the first week. And you learn a lot about myself, like what I like to do, how far I'm willing to push myself, how far I'm not, and things I like to do, just like this hobby. I like to give a big appreciation to the friends I went with during this time, who made this fun, entertaining, and easy. I'd also like to thank the friendly staff there, who were always supportive and helping when there was something needed fixing. Most importantly, my mom and dad, who supported me with budgeting and have been there for me spiritually, I guess. And my mom again, who every day I've done this 2 times a week, took an hour and a half out of her job just to be in the car with me while I drive there, to work remotely there. It's really not